want you to.
Getting out of the army was the best decision I ever made in my life, or at least one of the best decisions I've ever made in my life. I don't want to sound cocky when I say this, but I really wish more people were like me. Not me about to cry. One thing I would go back and change. Hey loves, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'll be doing a Q&A. Let's just get right into it. I think I have about 9 or 10 questions. I'm going to try not to make this video too long. But yeah, so the first question is, what is your love language? My love language, I would say, is words of affirmation. I am big with, obviously I'm big with action, like acts of service, you know, don't just say it but do it. But I also just love words of affirmation. So the next question is, who are you when no one else is around? This one kind of caught me off guard, but I would say I'm the same person. Like, in general, I feel like I am a very just sweet, humble, down to earth, I just feel like overall I'm just a very good person. Like, I always have good intentions with people. I'm never like doing anything out of jealousy or anything like conniving. I don't know, I just feel like I'm just a very, overall, like just a very good person. Like, I literally wish more people I don't want to sound cocky when I say this, but I really wish more people were like me. Like, I just wish more people thought like I did and moved the same way that I moved. Like, I just feel like the world would be a better place. But yeah, I feel like I am the type of person that like gets in my head a lot. So maybe when others are not around, I tend to just get in my head a lot. I am an overthinker, so maybe I, you know, overthink things when other people aren't around. The next question is, what do you value most in your friendships and relationships? So one thing I value most in my friendships and relationship is, I would say, quality time and just creating memories. Like, and when I say creating memories, obviously I want to live in the moment, but also like taking pictures and taking videos and stuff. I feel like those things you can have forever, you know what I'm saying? But obviously, like, I still want to live in the moment, but I want to also capture those moments, because once those people are gone, once that person is gone, guess what? You're not gonna have, yes, you're gonna have those memories of that person, but if you don't take pictures and videos, you're not gonna have anything to look back on. The next question, and I think my friend was joking when she asked this question. The next question is, do you miss the army? I do not miss the army. Getting out of the army was the best decision I ever made in my life, or at least one of the best decisions I've ever made in my life. Did I love the traveling? Yes. Did I love meeting, you know, all the people that I met and some of the friends that I still have to this day? Yes. I like being a veteran better than an active duty soldier. But yeah, I'm just thankful for, you know, the friendships and the people that I have met along the way, and obviously my husband, because if I never joined the army, I would have never met my husband. The next question is, how are you balancing life with being a mom and wife but also still showing up for yourself? This was a good question. One thing that I do in order to, you know, not get consumed in just being a mom and just being a wife is I continue to do things that I love. I continue to do things that I enjoy. I don't forget about me, because a lot of times, you know, when you're trying to be the best wife, you're trying to be the best mom, you forget about yourself because you're so focused on, you know, other people. You're so focused on your kids. You're so focused on your husband or wife or whoever. So I think I make sure that I take time out for myself to do things that I enjoy. For example, YouTube, you know, I enjoy YouTube. So even after I became a mom, even after I became a wife, I never lost sight of YouTube. I continued making videos. I continued, you know, showing up for myself. I feel like I feel like in general it's about showing up for yourself and not forgetting about yourself, because you know, becoming a mom and becoming a wife, you can forget about yourself, but you got to take a step back and be like, wait a minute, what does Asia love? What does Asia love to do? You know, what does Asia want? So yeah. And also just self-care too is a big part, you know, just making sure I keep up with my self-care, making sure, you know, my nails aren't done right now, but you know, nails, hair, and stuff like that. I feel like when you look good, you feel good. At least with me, when I look good, I just feel better. Like, not just about myself, I just feel good. I don't know how to explain it, but yeah, so just not forgetting about myself. That's, I guess, that's how I find balance in it. The next question is, if you could, would you go back and change anything? If so, why? Oh Lord, not me about to cry. One thing I would go back and change is get it together. One thing I would change is not losing my brother. I would change some things that occurred that night. I guess to try to prevent what happened from happening. So I would change that, and I would change my brother, you know, ever passing away. The next question is, do you think space is more scary or the ocean? I think the ocean is more scary than space. I don't know, I just feel like more research and stuff has been done when it comes to space versus the ocean. Like, and I feel like the ocean is more dangerous. Like, there's, I don't know, like there's creatures and stuff down there that we don't even know about as humans. And we also, yeah, they say how deep the ocean is, but I don't think we truly know how deep the ocean is. Like, I feel like it goes way deeper than what we think it does. So yeah, I would definitely be more scared if I had to travel down in the ocean versus if I had to go up in space. Mind you, I would be scared for either one, but going in the ocean would be scarier for me. The next question is it easy to forgive or forget? I don't think either one. I don't think either one is necessarily easy, but I guess it depends on what you have to forgive or what you have to forget. Like, there's some things I just feel like are just unforgivable and unforgettable. But if I had to choose, I would say that it's easier to forgive than to forget, because I just feel like if somebody does you wrong, you can forgive them, you know, no matter what it is. You have the capacity, you have the capability to forgive them. But is your brain going to allow you to forget it? Is your brain going to allow you to forget that trauma, you know, whatever it was that was done to you? I don't think so. I just think when things happen to you, at least with me, I don't forget. If it's that like traumatic, I will never forget it. The next question is, if you could give, I think this is the last question, y'all. If you could give your younger self advice, what advice would you give? One piece of advice I would give my younger self is that you are stronger than you think you are. The things that you are stressing over now are going to seem so small in the years to come. Also, don't be afraid to like chase your dreams just because of what other people say, or just because other people don't believe in you or believe in your dreams. Like, still chase them. Like, even when it comes to like YouTube, I remember, I don't know, like, I don't know if I ever told y'all this, but YouTube is not like something that I just randomly one day was like, okay, I'm gonna make a channel. Like, I have wanted to do YouTube for a long, very, very long time. Like, I remember even when I was a little girl, like maybe like 7 and 8 years old, I used to like pretend that I was, you know, creating like a video. Obviously I didn't have like a phone or camera or whatever, but I had started watching like Rachel Ray, and I was really big into like cooking and stuff at first when I was little. But I would pretend like I was teaching people how to do things. So for example, cooking. So I would be sitting there like, okay guys, like next you're going to get the tomato and cut the tomato up. Like, I used to do that and pretend like I was, you know, like I would pretend like I had an audience. Like, that's that's something that I did when I was little, and I didn't even realize it obviously back then, but now I see like this is something that I've always wanted to do. Like, I always wanted to be able to create, make videos, and really just help people out there. Like, have a community where I can help people, where I can share, you know, things, that I can share things in my life to you all, and maybe someone out there can relate, or vice versa. Maybe y'all can, you know, maybe I can relate to something that you all share in the comments or whatever it may be. Even when it comes to my businesses, it took me a while to like figure out that I actually wanted to do that. But YouTube has been in my mind for a long, very, very, very long time. Like, I have channels that I used to watch like before high school that I still watch to this day. Like, I literally have like a bunch of family channels on my page, and I would watch, like, they have like a bunch of kids now, but I watched them, you know, when they had like their first. Like, that's how long I've been watching them. Just years and years and years. But yeah, that was the last question. I probably could have got a little bit more deeper with that last question, but I really just didn't want to cry. I gotta pick my baby up, and I'm not trying to have the red puffy eyes before I pick my baby up. So yeah, I hope you all enjoyed this video. Do not forget to check out both of my businesses, A Beauty One Stop and A Create. It is always down below. My website, my socials, all of that good stuff is always down below. Thank you all so much for watching this video. Do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you all next Saturday. Bye.